So hi everyone, I'm Shyla, the communications lead at Uplift, and today I'm joined by Vladimir, who is the product owner at 1inch Wallet. So it's a really big deal, and we're really, really excited to have 1inch join us for an AMA today. So thank you so much for joining us. So let's start by talking about you, Vladimir. Tell us a bit about yourself and your background, how you got into this world.
Yeah, hi everyone, and thank you guys for invitation. Yeah, a few words about my professional background. I started off with software engineering, mobile development and backend development. Then I moved to product and team management. Now I'm certified agile product owner. And my main goal is to help the team to do their best by unlocking the potential of each teammate and create amazing products for our users, to meet our users' needs.
Cool. So how long have you been at 1inch?
I'm at 1inch about 2 years. About 2 years.
So you've seen like mega growth in that time, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we all know, 1inch is a huge name across the space. Not many people haven't heard of it, but for those who haven't heard of it, for our uplifters, could you explain what a DEX aggregator is, and just a quick overview and just a little explanation of what 1inch is?
Okay, sure. 1inch is a network of decentralized protocols designed to provide the fastest and the most lucrative and secure operations in DeFi space. These protocols are aggregation protocol, limit order protocol, liquidity protocol, and spot price aggregator. Primarily, 1inch is a decentralized exchange aggregator that searches for crypto swap deals across dozens of liquidity sources on 10 networks. And we offer users best rates compared to any specific DEX. There are a lot of DEXs, and each of them has a lot of liquidity sources and pools. And rates change every few seconds. And there is a question, how to swap token quickly and the best rate? By searching manually, by opening hundreds of tabs in browser and checking DEX's rates. I think it's too much, isn't it? I have a good analogy to explain what we do and how we solve this problem. Imagine you need to move thousands of people from Amsterdam to Bali in one go. There are different flights, but what would be fastest and the cheapest way? To answer this question, there is a ticket aggregator that can find the best solution for you. For example, one group should go via Abu Dhabi, the second group should go via Dubai, and third via Turkey. And they will meet in Denpasar. So 1inch does the same, but with tokens. Airlines, from example, are DEXs and and the liquidity sources, and countries are tokens. So 1inch collects real-time data from hundreds of DEXs to allow traders to identify the best prices and the lowest fees across the market. Today, we support 10 blockchain networks: Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, BNB Chain now, Avalanche, Polygon, Optimism, Arbitrum, Gnosis, Phantom, Clayton, and Aurora.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for that, explaining that, and the analogy is really helpful. So basically, just to summarize, what you're saying is 1inch is an exchange, a decentralized exchange that finds the best possible route for you to swap, most efficient and like the best price kind of route for you to swap your tokens on different dexes without having to go to all the different dexes to execute the transaction. So we've looked at what one hinge is. Could you just explain to us a bit more about how it works? Like, how do you manage to support dozens of liquidity sources on 10 chains and still stay so efficient?
One inch is DEX aggregator. We are not DEX exchange. We do similar things, but there are some nuances, So we have a tool called Pathfinder, and Pathfinder is an aggregation information service. Pathfinder is backbone of the one inch aggregation protocol, with this unique algorithm that calculates and finds the best route. Also, we have a super efficient backend and have our own nodes. So we receive all blockchain events very fast. For example, our latency on Ethereum network is about 100 milliseconds or less. And we find the best price. What else? Our servers are allocated in different countries to provide our users with additional speed and reduce dependence on network speed. But what really makes us stand out is our team. I'm sure you know that our contributors are real rock stars of the industry. So we are always one step ahead as we continuously optimize and improve our algorithms and products to be more efficient. By the way, as you probably already know, when choosing our brand name, we got inspired by Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's famous one-inch punch, punch that generates.
Yeah, I've heard of the one-inch punch, but I didn't know that's where the name comes from. So that's really interesting.
Yeah. One-inch punch is punch that generates tremendous amount of impact at an extremely close distance. It's symbol of efficiency in martial arts, and in our case, in the crypto industry.
Thank you for that. So thank you for explaining all of that. It's really clear. So what are the different features and benefits to one inch over the other exchanges or aggregators out there?
If you compare us to centralized exchange, we are well because we cut off the middleman. You exchange tokens through smart contract, and your funds don't leave your wallet. This is more secure and allows you to stay anonymous. Then exchanging a large amount of tokens using one inch is also more cost efficient, as you pay only fixed network fees, whereas DEXs usually charge you with percentage fees. If you compare us to DEXs, single DEX can face lack of liquidity and it's scattered across multiple sources. Low amounts of token available to trade, low liquidity, can result in large price changes, price impact. Price impact on a trade, and if you trade directly on single DEX. So you need to make sure single DEX has sufficient liquidity. If you decide to use several DEX to avoid the price impact, you will have to spend more on gas fees for several transactions and spend more time, as I said. Also, one inch helps to protect against potential security vulnerabilities in DEXs. When you trade via one inch, your transaction goes through DEXs, but your funds can be stolen because of these DEXs vulnerabilities, as they don't get access to them. What else? Yeah, one inch takes most sophisticated security measures because our smart contracts are most audited by many independent auditors. And smart contracts are not upgradable, which means nobody, including developers, can change parameters that could potentially lead to users' funds lost. And if you compare us to other DEX aggregator, first of all, one inch provides better rates, especially when it comes to large volume trades. As I said, our algorithms are super fast, secure, and efficient. And we are continuously working on client-side applications to improve user experience and increase the speed. What else? Yeah, about user experience. Most DeFi products are too complex for newbies and require too many steps to start using them. 1inch has been always trying to be super intuitive in terms of user experience and user interface. As I said, we support dozens of liquidity sources on 10 networks. We provide the best rates and lowest fees. We also have gas refund program, by the way, and our own non-custodial mobile wallet application with integrated 1inch swap. 1inch wallet allows you to securely store your crypto, and I think it's the best option for newbie to start their journey to DeFi.
Could you tell us how many people use 1inch on a daily basis? What kind of volume does 1inch see? And why is that number so large?
Yeah, speaking of stats, in just 2 years, 1inch aggregator surpassed 150 billion in overall volume on Ethereum network alone. Wow. And by the end of 2021, we crossed another milestone, reaching 1 million users on Ethereum and more than 1.5 million users on all supported chains. Right now, 1inch holds over 60% of whole DEX aggregation market. We have about 10,000 users daily.
Wow.
I think around it.
Yeah, that's really impressive. So you basically the DEX aggregator giant at the moment. So
yeah. By the way, I'm sorry. Sorry. By the way, our analytic team have developed very good, excellent dashboards, and you can see all our stats in Dune Analytics. I can share the links. All links in live mode.
Yeah, no, that's cool. We could do that, and then we can post it with this video. That'd be really good to be able to see.
Yeah, we are still working on it and continuously improving dashboards. But today, I think it's very good, excellent, clear dashboards with charts and a lot of numbers.
Yeah, I love that. I love doing analytics and that. It's a really good way of showcasing like the stats that you want to share with people. So I think it's a really good thing, a really good tool.
Yeah, we are absolutely open.
Yeah, I love that. So obviously with 1inch being an aggregator, you're plugged into lots of different DEXs. How many DEXs does 1inch aggregate prices for? And can you name some of the most notable ones?
Oh, it's basically all DEXs you heard about: Uniswap, PancakeSwap, etc. We aggregate all DEXs on supported networks that have at least some liquidity. Yeah, we are often compared to Uniswap, but we are not competitors. Going back to my analogy with traveling, Uniswap is an airline, whereas we are an aggregator, just like Skyscanner. We both help to swap tokens, but 1inch does it at the best rates possible. So Uniswap is among other sources that we work with: Curve, Balancer, Compound, 0x, PancakeSwap. So we have 90 liquidity sources on Ethereum, 52 on Binance Chain, 44 on Polygon, 27 on Avalanche. Our total number of liquidity sources is about 300, I think, on all chains.
Brilliant. That sounds really impressive. So Let's talk about the journey that 1inch has been on. So you've developed new versions, you've brought improvements, making fees cheaper, adding more support for more chains. Let's talk about some of the notable milestones that you've had and any lessons you've had along the way.
Yes, the biggest milestones creating the whole DEX aggregation market and becoming the second biggest DeFi project on Ethereum by user base, and releasing 1inch wallet on Android, which made the app accessible to literally everyone. Recently, we have integrated Aurora, which allows interaction with the near ecosystem, and Clayton, the biggest and most popular chain in South Korea. Of the latest, our API has been integrated in KuCoin wallet and Wires.
Really big. So you're having like a really big integrations going on with the near ecosystem and Clayton as well. So yeah, that sounds really impressive. So there's also the 1inch wallet app, which brings all of the features of 1inch into wallet form. So what are the benefits of using this wallet over the other wallets out there?
1inch wallet is focused of my work, we were also curious about about benefits, and we thought that no one could say more about 1inch wallet benefits better than our users. So we carried out a survey where we interviewed our users from different countries and got very interesting insights. So the most popular benefits they mentioned, 1inch wallet has very good, simple, and clear user interface. 1inch wallet is very fast. 1inch wallet is secure. 1inch wallet supports a lot of chains. This is the most popular benefits. Next points, in-app swap at the best rates with Gather Fund. We have free browser with bookmarks, NFT support, clear confirmation screens, and custom token support. And I'm very glad that our users gave us such positive feedback. Of course, there is a room for improvements, but it's okay. The world is changing very fast. People's habits and needs are changing too. We are ready for it. And the most important thing is that we care about our users and we listen to them. Mm-hmm. Some other things I would like to mention. 1inch wallet is non-custodial wallet. Only the user has full control over his assets and his transactions. 1inch wallet is the most secure crypto wallet. We support secure enclave on iOS and use the most secure encryption algorithm for sensitive data. And I'm glad our users have noted this and trust us. It's very important. Also, 1inch wallet provides advanced swap abilities to users. User can set up liquidity sources, leakage, gas fees. Also, we support flashbot transactions that are hidden from front-running and sandwich attacks. We have integrated multiple fiat providers, enabling you to buy crypto with fiat at the best rate without leaving the app.
That's great.
On iOS, we have unique feature, Safari extension, that enables you to connect to the apps straight from mobile Safari browser on your iPhone or iPad. It's very useful. 1inch wallet is the only wallet that enables you to sign transaction on Apple Watch. For example, you have a wallet connect connection to the app, and your phone, you left your phone somewhere, I don't know, on the kitchen, and working in the app. create some transaction, and you will see notification on Apple Watch, and you can just put the button and sign. So also, yes, as I said, we have extensive integration with Wallet Connect. Also, one cool feature, OCR, optical character recognition. We support optical OCR, optical character recognition mechanism that allows users to import the wallet by scanning seed phrase or private keys without moving them from one device to another. I think it's a more secure way. Just scan it and it's okay. About a few words about security. One-inch wallet code is written without use of third-party libraries, which minimize hacking vulnerabilities. And one-inch wallet is continuously audited by professional security companies. Security is our primary
Objective
feature. And I'd like to take a moment to thank you, our users who participate in our story and community, for their help. I'm very grateful to them, and it will help make us the one-inch wallet better. All participants will receive some special unique gifts from us. It was a very interesting and useful experience. And I think we will do similar activities in the future. But if anyone already has some ideas or suggestions for us, feel free to share them. We have portal submit.oneinch.io for users' feedback and ideas. Anyone can suggest their idea or just vote for one they exist. Ideas with the highest number of votes will be reviewed. As I said, we want to provide the best possible service for our users, and their feedback is very important for us.
Cool. So I have to be honest, I don't have the one-inch wallet, but after hearing like all the features that you've integrated, I really feel like I should have a go with it, because it sounds, like you said, it sounds really user-centric, where you've got like the UI and the UX as like one of the main features, like being easy to use. And just like when you mentioned the integrations that you've got in there, like the Safari extension, so that you can easily connect the wallet to, you know, the websites and things, that just little things like that just make things so seamless. And it looks like you've put a lot of thought into the user journey, you know, from their phone, as well as, like, you know, how that goes on the computer and like how it connects to the Apple Watch. So I think it's really the attention to detail sounds really good, really thoughtful. And I'd love to like try it out actually and see if because everybody needs a decentralized, not a decentralized, but, you know, non-custodial wallet. So I think it's a good one to check out as an alternative, like to the others that are out there, because it seems like quite user friendly.
Crypto industry and crypto space is a very complex for newbie, and this is we want to make it easier for newbies. We want to make it easier for new people who want to know about it, who want to start using it. And we are trying to provide a lot of ways to do it. You can use a web-free browser, you can use Safari, you can use Wallet Connect, all that you want. And we are still working on improvements, and we are still looking for the best solutions, the best ideas, the best user experience.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the thing that you mentioned about the fiat payments being like within the app and having different choices to make the best to get the best rates to exchange your fiat into crypto. I think is a massive bridge, bridging, the sort of Web 2 world into this Web 3 world. So I think it is like really important that more and more platforms and dApps allow that fiat bridge into the crypto world. And it's really good that you've got, like you said, a number of those fiat providers on ramps.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah. And we are still working on it, and we'll improve. We'll improve it and keep an eye.
Keep evolving the project until it's where you want it to be. So it's good as well that what you mentioned, like people can keep coming on. This is not the final product. Still want your feedback. Still want to keep on tweaking until you're happy with it. And maybe you will never be happy with it, but as long as like you're continuing to improve, I think that's a really, really important thing. It's not just like, yep, we've spent all this time making this product. There you go. It's really good that you're actually and then carrying on, like building on it. That's fabulous. So let's talk about this 1inch token. We've not talked about that at all. So let's talk about the 1inch token, which is both a utility and governance token. What's the different uses for this token, and why might people want to hold that 1inch token?
As I said before, we have a gas refund program. The 1inch Foundation has already distributed 10 million 1inch tokens and recently decided to continue the program with another 10 million tokens as gas consumption refund to Ethereum users who are staking 1inch through 1inch dApp. This activity became quite popular among the users. For example, over 30% of the past week's swaps are eligible for refund. Each month, around 1 million 1inch tokens were distributed as gas refunds. 86% of 1inch tokens slated as a gas refund we have already been claimed. Also, the users who are staking 1inch can govern all of the 1inch network's current and future protocols. It's utilized in the governance models of the 1inch aggregation protocol and the 1inch liquidity protocol.
That sounds really cool. So I was asking you to explain like the gas refund earlier, and there's more information on there. So I think it's really a really good incentive to get users to own the token, because if you own the token, you can get paid in your gas refund will be paid in the 1inch token. Really great idea. Everybody wants their gas refunded or no gas to pay, so what better way than to be using the 1inch platform to get your money back on those annoying fees. So in such a fast moving and innovative space, 1inch has already established itself as a giant in DeFi. So how do you plan to keep innovating, and what new features might we be seeing added to 1inch in the future?
Very, very interesting question. So we are working on solutions that will drive mass adoption of blockchain-based products and services. For instance, we are building 1inch Pro, a platform where institutions will be able to use benefits of DeFi in regulatory compliant and secure way. As you said, Fiat world and crypto world will I think it will be mixed, and we should provide products for each of the world. Also, we are working on some new protocols, but I can disclose details now. On the wallet side, we are going to develop as a Web3 super app that enables people to interact with entire Web3 world. We think that the rest is essentially a person's meta identity, It's like their avatar, their representation in that free world. And we have to provide the best solution for this. We also want to offer users all benefits of both worlds, DeFi and traditional financial system, and keep it as elegant as possible. Yeah.
That sounds perfect. That sounds really good. So yeah, exactly what we were talking about. We need that, whether we like it or not, we need both worlds to kind of collide for it to grow and to keep growing and to bring more people, to bring mass adoption. We need those worlds to, collide, and that might be with it might be accelerated via with the help of regulation or whatever it might be. But yeah, it's really good that you guys are like thinking ahead. So it's really cool. So within a few years, where DEXs, we see a future where DEXs might be normalized. So where we'll see more and more people using aggregators as a norm, especially with easy to use, friendly apps like your guys, like that 1inch providing. And there's no reason to use a specific DEX as aggregator for giving you the best price. So what do you think the future of 1inch will look like?
DeFi is evolving very fast, and we are evolving with it, offering users the best ways to interact, absorbing the best, and developing something completely new that is not available in other projects. So we are going to become the flagship of regulated DeFi market.
That's a bold statement. But yeah, I do see it happening. So I feel like you laughed when you said it, like you feel like it's a really bold statement to make. But I think it's from what you're saying, you're already the giants. You're making really innovative, intuitive products that you're continuing to evolve, and you're sort of adapting with the space and providing the users what they want before they even know they want it. So that's a really good thing. So it's been lovely speaking to you today, and I really wish you good luck with the rest of your product and the tweaks that you're going to be making to it. It sounds really great, and I will be trying it out. And yeah, if you don't have any more information for me, I think that brings us to the end of the AMA.
Yeah, I just I forgot about one interesting feature with 1inch token. We also has a partnership with traveler.com, and you can book flight tickets by using 1inch token.
You know what? I love Travala.com. So I feel like that's a really good plug, because I love Travala.com. I think it's such a good way of using your crypto that's sat in your wallet towards something tangible that you actually want, because there's not many places where you can actually buy physical directly with crypto. And I love Travala for that. So yeah, check it out, guys. Go to Travala.com. And you choose which token you want to use to pay for your flight, your hotel. It just looks like booking.com. It's not like crypto scary, like it's not like that. You don't have to learn anything. It's literally like Binance, not Binance, like booking.com. That's what it looks like to me. And you just find exactly the same hotels that you find on booking.com. You see exactly the same thing on Travala. Only difference is you choose which crypto you want to pay in, and it's really good integration that you've got there with Travala. So there's different crypto that you can pay in, but it's really good to hear that 1inch is also on there. It's really good utility.
So stake 1inch, do swaps, get gas refund, and buy tickets on Travala. Gas refund 1inch token.
Yeah, you can't lose. I think it's win-win. So yeah, that's a really good plug there for Travala. Yeah, I'll definitely be shouting that to my community. That's a good one. But yeah, other than that, I think that was a really great AMA. So thank you so much for your time and your answers and your explanations and analogies. And it's a really big thing for us to have the giant of DeFi join us for an AMA. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll see you again.
Yeah, I hope. It was a pleasure to talk with you, and keep an eye on our news.
We'll do. We'll do. Going to be posting all of your social links so people can
install one each wallet.
We will do. I will. I'll actually install the one each wallet. I do want to have a play around with it. I think it sounds really good.
I will be glad to see your feedback.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We could have another call where we catch up and we'll give you my feedback. Like, hi, Vlad.
Yeah.
Need to change this.
Yeah, and we will change. As I said, we have submit.oneinch.io.
Yeah.
Anyone can suggest their ideas, and we really read them and think about them.
Yeah.
So
we
will improve and update our user interface, user experience, backends. We really want to create the best product.
Yeah, I think that's a great attitude to have, and I think you're there. You're getting there. If you're not already there, it's a great product. So look forward to using it. Thank you so much for your time today, Vlad.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Bye.